In the grey corner, weighing 150
kg
pounds.
at 6'3".
It's actually a lot of grey.
So we have Ebuka, Alistair, and our very own Jimmie.
Yes, sir.
What's up?
Welcome, guys.
Happy birthday, Osi.
Oh, thank you so much.
It was strategically planned to be here today. Let's eat your money for once.
I love it.
Happy birthday.
Yes.
Thanks so much, Jimmie.
It comes from the bottom of my heart.
I know.
Psych.
It's great to have you guys here. So I've seen the show. Ebuka takes. Is it Ebuka takes
Turns Up?
Turns Up Africa. Yeah. So I've seen all 2 episodes of that.
What did you think?
I like the production value. Fantastic. It's great to watch, and I think I like the fact that the emotions are way out there. It's raw. It's not scripted.
There we go.
And yeah. So
it's nervous.
And
He had emotions and said, "Yeah."
and getting to know everybody, you're seeing the different parts of everybody. So and it's not something that we've seen on TV for a long time. So it's just guys just getting together. We see a lot of women going on girls trip and everything. So guys getting together and just talking about just different things and exploring beautiful parts of Africa. So yeah, I think it's amazing and it's a fantastic idea.
Yeah, it was very intentional because I think I've said this a number of times. It's almost impossible to see a reality show anywhere in the world without a female cast.
Yeah,
or at least one female cast member. And Nigerian guys are interesting enough. And I said, let's try this. A lot of people didn't believe in it, but I knew the kind of people I was going to bring on that were going to give everybody a show. Yeah, and also to just disabuse this. People think guys don't have emotions. Guys don't talk about anything besides football and women. We actually have genuine conversations. Right. And when we go on boys trips, we don't just go to go and cheat.
Okay.
Like women think.
Well,
let your boyfriend and your husband go on a boys trip.
Yeah.
He's just going to hang out with his friends.
Wow. I don't agree.
Bibi, you don't agree.
I feel so outnumbered right now. It's crazy. There's about 4 of me. There's one of me. I'm about to watch. I'm binge watching it tonight. Right. I'm super excited because what do men even talk about?
Exactly.
What do y'all even talk about?
Women. That's why you would jump into conclusions.
Let's try. I feel outnumbered, so let's try.
What I would say for you is this: as you haven't watched it yet, go watch it with an open mind. Watch it with a couple of friends because you have a few good laughs.
What can I expect apart from laughs? Like, what am I expecting to see in the first 2 episodes?
Okay, so when you mentioned emotion, I kind of felt like that was very accurate because particularly episode 2, I think we were able to get the most emotional part of the show out. And I don't want to spoil it for you because you haven't seen it, but it's so crazy how most of it happened last year, and it kind of reflects what's going on in today's world as well. So we're able to touch some emotional parts of just being human beings, dealing with different things that happen to everyone.
One thing that I wanted to ask is, deep go. But I wanted to ask you, how much of the emotion, how much of the vulnerability do we really see?
There's a lot.
I know, but I asked that because, each and every single one of you guys are literally stars in your own right. You have built up brands and names for each and every single one of yourselves. And with that comes a reluctance to share your real and true feelings, emotions, so on and so forth, especially as a man, a Nigerian man for that matter. So obviously watching you on TV, reality television, how much of that is really what you're seeing, feeling and going through?
If we told you everything now, spoil it for you.
Okay.
So go and watch it.
Yeah.
And see. But you actually...
Yeah.
But the thing is, the trope is that Nigerian men are not, open enough to talk about their feelings and everything as a thing.
Or not vulnerable.
Are not vulnerable. Yes. But they are actually. Okay. And you will see.
And like you said in episode 2, it's not just one sort of emotion that's expressed, You see people talking about grief. You see people expressing themselves and having strong opinions and clashing and making up almost like it's a range of emotions, and it's really nothing like you expect. When this show was going to start off, some of the cast members actually reached out to me saying, what can I watch to prepare myself for this? And the guys at Prem literally said, there's nothing like it on TV.
Yeah, true.
So there's really nothing like it.
Yeah, so to a lot of people, say, Jimmie is being like, the emotional guy. And in my head, maybe because I've worked, I won't call Jimmie emotional. Maybe because I've worked with Jimmie.
It's your
Jimmie
birthday,
I know, Jimmie says it as it is, to be honest. And you might feel offended, but one thing is that, before you go downstairs, Jimmie come and dap you up and be like, no hard feelings, man. I just, and that's what I've always respected about Jimmie, the fact that he's always upfront with you as regards anything. It might be, a little dramatic about it, but you know what you're getting.
So you see what Osi is doing now? He's setting the stage for what I promised to do earlier, which is reveal what happened on our first encounter. So what you've managed to do is placate me. You understand? It's okay. Jimmie can go crazy, but he'll come and tell you it's okay. Which is very much like what our first encounter was.
This is you and Osi's first encounter.
Yeah.
I feel like it's time for a quick story time.
No. But I must give you your flowers. It's your birthday as well.
Thank you so much.
Might as well just do it right now. I'm very proud of how you've actually grown within the Beat FM family. It's been amazing just watching you become your person and be able to own your space. Every morning people listen to you and it's like, wow, this guy. Even only they knew what you look like behind the camera, behind the mic.
Wow.
How to throw it in there?
I know, right?
It's fine.
But we love you. Happy birthday. I wish we would still do our bar crawls and would enter the streets and take over the whole place. But I don't want people to see you drunk. So
I know.
let's
So there are 2 episodes out right now. So how many episodes are we expecting for this season, actually?
That's 4 in total.
4.
There's 2 more coming out tomorrow.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, because we do 2 countries, Rwanda and Morocco.
Okay.
So most of what you've seen in the first 2 episodes are in Rwanda. Morocco is even more...
Intense.
What's the word?
Explosive.
Yeah, and the final episode is quite heavy.
So the
final episode is Morocco,
Rwanda.
and then we'll also come back to Lagos, of course,
okay.
and wrap it up in Lagos.
I see.
So
There's something for everybody. So obviously there's 4 men as the...
No, it's 1 out of 4. 6
guys.
Because there's Zubby.
There's Zubby, there's TImini,
There's TImini.
There's Onoja,
yes,
who lives in
Onoja,
Abuja. He's an events guy in Abuja.
No.
Alistarr.
Entertainment.
Impresario.
Impresario.
Sorry, when in my mind, I was just like...
So there's definitely something for everyone.
Yeah.
There's definitely something for everyone, people.
Yeah.
And just watch it.
Yeah. Because when I was sort of coming up with this plan, it was very important to me to get personalities from different spaces, right? You don't want to get 6 people who just shout all the time, or 6 guys who are just quiet. You have to get a mix of the quiet guy, the guy who watches the space, the guy who's carefree, the guy who's emotional, the guy who has an ego, and then you put them together and, you get a nice...
Oh, carefree, that's Alistair.
Yeah.
I'm the quiet one, actually. Ebuka is the...
I'm the guy who watches.
Instigator.
Okay, so every guy's instigator. So who's Jimmie?
Jimmie just says as it is.
Like he said, it might come across as emotional and sensitive, but he'll tell you the truth.
But what
about how
you
he
were
feels.
going to say something, Alistair? Jimmie is the...
Tall, dark, and...
No, but to be honest, the show itself, like he mentioned earlier on, the quality of stars that are on it is what might attract you to it. But the thing that will keep you there is the side of them that you never thought you needed to see. A lot of people come in to the show expecting TImini to be a certain way. And when they watch the show, they realize, oh, wow, we didn't actually realize there's more to him. And then if you watch episode 3 and 4, you discover even more about not just his crazy side, but his personal, the emotional angle to him as well. There are so many things that we encountered on this trip that tested all of us in terms of our resolve and, how far we could push ourselves. We went up a mountain.
We hiked.
You don't understand.
The Atlas Mountain.
We actually walked it, not like they drove us there and we shot scenes there. We did the actual thing. And then we also went to the safari. We saw some snake. Oh, my God.
So, it's a really good... And, we all have friends from different... You have work friends. I'm assuming you have work friends.
Yeah.
You do.
Nicole?
Sometimes. You have work friends. You have childhood friends. You have friends from uni. You have family friends. Now, sometimes not all of these friends are not necessarily friends with each other.
Right.
Sometimes you bring them together and you're like, who's this one?
So is that what this is?
So this is what it is. It was for me to bring all my friends from different, who might be friends or not, but put them together and see what it looks like. you know, sometimes you have these birthdays where everybody comes together and
But we don't really
there's
know
some
each other.
tension, right? You're like, is this person really, you know, on our side, you know? And so a lot of that plays out as well, trying to understand, why is this guy here?
Shout out to Zubby.
I like Zubby.
Do you know, I watched the first episode, I could see you ask him, what's your name?
Literally
I'm like,
happened in the first
what
episode.
do you mean, what's your name?
Yeah, but I like Zubby actually.
Do you know what
I
it is
think-
also
yeah.
about reality TV?
Yeah.
I got to realize that no matter how much you think reality TV is scripted,
Yeah.
like for me, I'm on stage, I'm live. Once they just say, Jimmie, go up, my energy is 100%. I don't necessarily follow any script. Even, the only time I followed the script was when I was reading sports news at Beat FM. Every other time is off the cuff. So when I went on the show, initially I was thinking, yeah, we just do our thing. But I realized that they put you in positions where they want to see how you react to those scenarios.
Push your button.
So most of the time in the first couple of episodes, I'm like just acting normal, not realizing that, yo, bro, yeah, putting yourself in trouble.
You're on TV.
So a lot of things you guys see from me particularly, I can't speak for everyone else, but most of it is more of me just reacting as I would normally react. And watching it again the first night, I was nervous. I mean, I watched it at 1 a.m. when it first came out, and then I was like, okay, how are people going to react to it?
Yeah, it's not that bad.
And then my mom calls me and says,
Mama, what you do?
bro, Ebuka, I haven't even told you this. So she calls me and she says, Jimmie, I'm so sorry. I feel like I let you down. I'm like, Mom, it's just a series, Mom. Like, she's like, no, give me Ebuka's number. I want to talk to him. I'm like, no, Mom, I am not giving you his number. But yeah, that's how original and how raw it was. Because for my mom to feel moved, like, oh, I've never seen you express
yourself like
yourself or feel vulnerable like this before. And for me, that's the
Love that.
side of the show that I think most people enjoy the most. You see the superstars, but you don't know how they are when they are vulnerable.
So there was a lot of genuine energy from what it sounds like. But I do want to ask you, I'm going to put you guys in the hot seat. If there was anyone that you felt like was disingenuous or maybe not their true selves or maybe an amplified version of themselves, you know, playing it up for the camera and whatnot, which happens with reality television, who do you think it would be from the cast?
Alistair.
Alistarr.
So the thing is this. when I don't, they think I'm not.
Yeah.
And when I'm doing, they think I'm also not as well too. So the thing is, nobody really knows the limits of my energy. This thing is just crazy.
That sounded like a threat.
Also, so there's this point. I don't know when you do watch. Actually, look out for my forehead. There's a bruise above my forehead and everything. I was partying and cameras are not rolling, and I was partying at night. And I was jumping on the seats and everything, and I bumped my head on the air conditioner. You know, in the club. Yeah. So that just tells you that when the cameras are not rolling, I'll just be myself. And so everything about me was just there. I think the only time that I really, you know, felt like I was with myself was when they didn't allow me have any apple juice while we were filming. But
That's what he calls cognac, by the way.
Now you know. So Ebuka, you host a bunch of reality, TV shows, Big Brother. I could just go on and on. But it seems like this was different because you were in it too as well. Yeah. So you're not just there as somebody leading other people on and just hosting. So you were part of it though. So
Yes.
did it feel different for you though?
Yes, it did on so many levels. This is sort of putting myself out there, but it was also my very first project as an executive producer. Thank you very much. So it was a lot for me. While I was a cast member, I think I was also very burdened by the fact that I needed this thing to work out as well as it should. But besides that, I was also the guy who brought them on the trip, right? So I had to, in a lot of ways, not start the fights because I'm like, okay, I brought these people together. I can't be the one scattering it. Yeah. But I didn't need any help. I didn't need to bother because I had plenty of people to help me with all of that. But a lot of things were playing on my mind. Yeah. But yeah, it was a little, because I've done reality shows, I've hosted, I've been around that world for a long time, and I know what it can become, for people to just put themselves out there. Yeah. And I hadn't been in that position in a very long time where I'm the one on camera. But it was also interesting to see people who had never done anything like that before, willingly doing it. You know, we even had two people who had never been on camera before.
Oh, wow.
Be on it. Alistair was one of them. He's a photographer. He does
behind the
all
camera
those
every
crazy
time.
celebrity events, but he's never been in front of it. It was a different ball game for him.
Onoja
He had
as well.
Onoja, who's like an events guy. He backed out like 6 times before the show started. You know, so it was nice to see them sort of warm up slowly into just understanding, okay, let's just have fun. You know, and even if there are fights, it's as long as it's not toxic.
Right.
It's normal to have that.
I mean, to answer your question you asked earlier in terms of who was the person that
You felt was the most disingenuous.
I don't think there was anyone, to be honest, and that's basically the narrative of the entire show. A lot of stuff we didn't even know. Like literally, we all met each other at the hangar. If you watch the show, you realize that we actually literally met for the first time at the hangar. I mean, obviously, if you're smart, you have an idea of who's who, but we literally all just met for the first time, got on the plane that night. Boom. Everything as you see it, obviously, yeah, production work goes into it. The quality of it means that a lot of planning.
The production quality. You would testify.
You understand?
Watch it. Osi can testify.
Our production value is way up there.
Watch it tonight.
Yeah,
Like our crew literally was an entire plane of people to Rwanda, to Morocco, and then even traveling between Casablanca and Marrakesh as well. We had to get like 2 buses. Like it was a prop.
There was almost 100 people.
Shout out to Prime for committing themselves to this project, because without them, I don't know how far we would have gone.
And this is nice, and it tells. I keep saying this every time that we need to tell our stories, and we also need to up the value too as well. So when I saw it, the first thing that just leaped to me was, the production value of this thing is the way.
Did you just want to go to Rwanda as you saw it?
Yeah,
My brother,
Take me back.
I keep saying that Kagame owes us money.
I swear
because we really sold our country.
Yeah. Because I've been to Rwanda like twice, but I saw it differently. I was like, these trees are.
What have you been going for?
Sorry.
What have you been going to Rwanda for?
What?
It's your birthday, right? Do we need to talk about your last birthday?
No. No. But hey, it's great.
Yeah, but watch out for the next couple of episodes. To be honest, the next 2 coming out tomorrow. I think midnight. It's gonna be up and running.
Okay, so I have something to watch this weekend.
Yeah, and for you as well, you might as well just wait
binge the entire thing
and watch the whole thing. I think you're in a better position than he is, because he had a whole week to wait for the rest of it to come out.
This is exciting.
Yeah, so it's just 4 episodes for the entire season.
4.
Season 2. What can we?
What do you like to drink?
Apple
juice. Prepare like by a few glasses of apple juice.
Just have them ready.
You'll scream a few times. You'll
But
there was a question about season 2, please.
We want to know what can we expect.
What can we expect? Is it going to be a season 2?
Are there going to be more people in the cast? I know there's so many questions considering season 1 just is dropping.
Maybe sprinkle some babes inside there.
exactly.
I'm preparing my mind.
It's not something.
I'm going to be looking out for Alistair's bruise.
It's not something you can speak of for now.
Okay.
But all of these things are, of course, in conversation.
All right.
Can OC join?
No.
Clearly, that's why I'm not executive producer.
Drama.
But would you do it?
Yeah, I will actually. Yeah, I will.
Would you be vulnerable enough?
Yes, yes.
Do you know?
It's one thing to be vulnerable, it's another thing to be
On
vulnerable
camera.
around Zubby.
Around Zubby.
Around TImini.
No. I know Zubby. I know his type.
This thing is not easy. Don't think it's easy by seeing it on screen. Your emotions will run away.
Then you give it to them. That's boom. Man, don't play with me, bro. Don't play with me.
It's not that kind of show.
I know. But hey, like I said, I'm very, very critical as regards, TV I watch and everything. But this is very good. And I've seen a lot of, Nigerian local productions come out or anything. And, halfway into it, I'm just like, nah, I watched the entire thing. Yeah. So it was really not because, I know Ebuka.
You take a break in between episodes?
I just went into it. Yeah, just let it go, man. Let it flow. So it was really good. I loved it. And one thing I do love is the fact that, it's just rewrote that stereotype that, men all just talk about babes. Because I tell a lot of babes that, trust me, when I'm with my guys, babes are like the least of what we talk about. Because imagine going
I don't know why they're not
talking
agreeing
about babes. It
Okay,
gets
let me put
tiring.
it this way. When I was in the world,
Married man.
let me clarify something.
Yeah.
Babes are like desserts.
that like the last thing on your mind on
yeah.
the trip. You have the main reason for your trip is not to go and find babes or find a good time. You're actually probably running away from something to clear your head, just to get away from something. It might be a business trip that there's actually work that you need to do, and most of the time you have to do the work. It's not just every time you travel. There's a babe waiting for me. No, it's not like that.
I don't believe it. Oh, thank you for coming.
I'm waiting for your testimony.
And in this Tinubu economy, you can't be carrying babes. See, Tinubu be like, what's this carrying babes?
It's the babes that will carry you.
Increase that to 1 night. He has money. There's babes that carry me. Nah, I'm just saying.
No, but I'm just very thankful for the entire cast. Like everybody. Heard about the idea and immediately committed to it. Every single one of them. Very, very grateful for that. The crew was absolutely amazing. Show is doing okay. I'm trying not to. I mean, I think
well, number 1 on Prime. They know you.
We're actually in the top 10 in I think 11 or 12 countries.
What?
Number 1 in about 5 of them. 2 are not even in Africa. So we're doing things outside the continent. And yes, on the one hand, we're talking about the boys' trip and relations. Yeah. But we're also selling Africa, which you will see when you watch that. And I'm just very grateful. 11 countries. I mean, we need to conquer the world.
Yes.
I book you for conquering the world.
I love that, painting Africa in a positive light, showing men in a different light also. I think it's all positive.
And the good thing is I've got a lot of ladies who have come to me and say, when is the girls' trip?
We don't want to.
We're inspiring you already.
It's going to be filled with drama.
Why not?
I swear, like women and drama. Yeah.
I love it.
Anyways, guys, thank you so much for stopping by and, chatting about this. And, looking forward to the next 2 episodes. Like I said, I have something to watch over the weekend. And if you've not watched this and you're listening right now, please, I think it's 2,300 to get like a Prime
It's
account.
actually the cheapest platform.
Then you can also pay. There's also a payment that you can make, via MTN as well. So it's seamless. It's easy.
If you've not even downloaded, you have a 7-day free trial.
Yeah, you understand. So you can say, let me see.
Just search Prime Video on your App Store and do this thing.
And you're good to go. So,
I also have a movie on Prime too, so after this you can watch
I think I saw that. Wait.
Exactly. There's still Jimmie there. If you're a TImini person, there's TImini there.
There's Zubby there.
Yeah, what's the name of the movie again? I think I saw that
Bad
one.
Boys and Bridesmaids.
Yeah, that's it. Let me see.
Yeah, but I'm not here to promote that. We're talking.
Ebuka Turns Africa. Search for it on Prime Video and enjoy yourself. Enjoy your weekend because it's such a sweet, relaxing, great watch.
Let's go.
All right, so make sure you just get on Prime. Make sure you download Prime and make sure you just watch it. Like I said, it's quality TV, and you'll be hyped that you actually did. It's really good.
Surprised.
All right,
And you will love Nigerian men.
Yes.
You see them in the different lights.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where?
Not what social media tells you.
Where?
We're saving the world one show at a time.
Come on. Awesomeness.
The Beat 99.9 FM, the station all the girls you like listen to.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe for more content like this. And also, don't forget to check out all the other content on the other shows on the Beat 99.9 FM.